Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. It's the first day back for more than 300,000 students in the Clark County School District. Many were reportedly excited but also nervous due to the worsening pandemic.
You can feel the excitement that everyone is just so grateful that we are back on campus.
In-person classes are operating full-time for all grade levels now, while distance learning remains an option too.
You know, I want to make sure that everybody's aware that we are working very closely with the Southern Nevada Health District to make sure that we have many spaces for folks to get their vaccine.
All students and staff are required to wear masks in the classrooms and on school buses. And CCSD is requiring employees not fully vaccinated against COVID to submit to weekly testing starting next week. And with the rise of breakthrough cases, all employees, even those vaccinated, will be required to submit to online symptom monitoring. Now to our Review-Journal investigation. It shows law enforcement's use of stop sticks, which led to the recent death of a Nevada Highway Patrol trooper on I-15, has also left dozens of other officers dead nationwide. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour explains. Renee?
Jen, the sticks, or TDDs, involve an officer throwing a spike mat into the path of a vehicle to deflate its tires, and it's proven deadly for police. The nonprofit National Police Foundation said that there have been 22 law enforcement officers killed while deploying stop sticks from 2009 to 2021. Hamilton Township, Ohio Police Chief Scott Hughes told the Review-Journal the carnage caused by them is extensive.
In my opinion, is that there's no safe place for you to stand to effectively deploy these. The majority of these officers that have been killed, and we're not even talking about the ones that are injured.
According to Highway Patrol policy, intervention tactics, including TDD, should only be considered if the timing and the situation permits, if the officer is trained, and requires approval of a supervisor when available. Jen?
Thanks, Renee. And over at Lake Las Vegas, Henderson police are asking for the public's help to identify a drowning victim. They've released this sketch and describe her as a white woman in her 60s with short red hair wearing a Christmas-themed shirt. Anyone with information can call Crime Stoppers. Plus, across southern Nevada, numerous homeless shelters have reportedly faced staff and volunteer shortages since the pandemic. The hiring struggles have even led to the delay of the Salvation Army's day shelter, which usually opens in June and would have provided the homeless an escape from the Las Vegas heat. Now to your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. Nevada's COVID numbers are the highest they've been since the spring. More than 3,000 new cases were reported over the weekend and 35 deaths. The two-week positivity rate is now 16.3%. And starting in September, members of the military will be required to get COVID vaccines. That's according to the Pentagon's plan, and that deadline could be pushed up if the Pfizer vaccine receives final FDA approval or infection rates keep rising. Now to your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour is here for you. We had plenty of sunshine earlier today with slight breezes, which will continue tonight with lows dipping to the 80s. Then get ready for the return of monsoon conditions. Clouds start to roll in on Tuesday, along with a chance of rain that may continue through most of the week. Temperatures should stay in the triple digits until Monday, with high humidity and gentle breezes. In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Can you guess which games are the most popular at Nevada casinos? Table games or slot machines? The green represents the state's slot machine wins and the red table games. After taking a huge hit during the recession, slots have been rebounding in popularity until the pandemic struck. And slot machines have recovered again, remaining star performers at Nevada's casinos and generating an all-time monthly record of $870 million in gaming win revenue just this past June.
Here's your sports update, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. UNLV Athletic Director Desiree Reed-Francois' time in Las Vegas has come to an end, as she has accepted the same role at the University of Missouri.
Desiree Reed-Francois gone after 4+ years. She actually stopped by Rebel football practice today to bid farewell to Marcus Arroyo and the football team that's now practices in the Fertitta football complex and is going to play in Allegiant Stadium, all of which happened under her watch. Also made key hires in men's basketball, TJ Osselberger, Kevin Kruger, Lindy LaRocque on the women's basketball side, Don Sullivan, volleyball. A number of those hires have been really, really successful. Whoever replaces her is going to have a solid foundation upon which they can build. She is off to the SEC, and we will see now what the Rebels do next and what direction they choose to go with their athletic department.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoky and Cigar Shop. The start of the college football season is less than 3 weeks away. Alabama is the plus 295 favorite at Circa Sports to defend its title. Oklahoma is next at plus 505, followed by Clemson and Ohio State at 6-1. As for the Nevada teams, UNR is 3,000 to 1 and UNLV is 10,000 to 1, meaning a very optimistic Rebels fan could place a $100 wager that could be worth $1 million.
In Lifestyle, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas, Assisted Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life. The Olympic silver medalist from Las Vegas makes a star appearance at an Aviators game over the weekend. Erica Sullivan says she just got back from Tokyo 4 days ago after her historic victory at the first 1,500-meter freestyle for women in the Olympics.
I kind of blew up because I'm Asian American and I was able to do it in Japan, and I'm also a queer woman, so and just me being very, pro-woman, so to speak, getting to do a historical women's event just really hit home to me.
Sullivan says she'll be attending the University of Texas, Austin, this fall. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. We've already told you about the upcoming art gallery from KISS's very own Gene Simmons. Now the man himself talks to the Review Journal about it.
So the art, there really are different styles, because I have no style. I've been told that many times.
The exhibit is set to open at the Animazing Gallery at the Venetian Grand Canal Shops in October. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for more 7 at 7 tomorrow. Good night.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.